When I was a teen at secondary school, I had my first taste with video editing using a pretty unknown software called Pinnacle Studio. And apparently people still use it because it hasn't died yet. So I wanted to see what other video editing apps are out there other than the big three that are Premiere, Davinci, and Final Cut. Why are there even die-hard fans still using these other apps? And do they have any features that the big three editing softwares are actually missing out on? Well, it's time to find out. So I was going to start with Sony Vegas here, but turns out that it's only Windows based and I only have a Mac computer. So that was a pretty big failure right at the start. So then I tried to download the next app that I first ever used as a video editing app, which was a software called Pinnacle Studio. And again, I had the same issue where it's only available for Windows. So yeah, really great start for a Mac user. None of the apps that are available for Mac. Why? All you Apple haters out there are laughing at me right now. Let's open one that I know for sure is actually Mac-based, which is iMovie. I have not used this software in so long. All right, well, this looks very interesting. Let's import some files. Let's do the intro for a previous video of mine. And then we'll also put some B-roll clips in there to have a little play around with as an example of what a YouTube edit thing would look like. All right, so we're gonna drag that in. It feels very similar to Final Cut, as you probably expected. The waveforms are very small. How do I cut? Where are the tools? Split clip. Okay, all right, I'm getting the gist of it. We don't want that. Yeah, it's very Final Cut-y, this. But iMovie didn't look like this the last time I used it. They've definitely improved the interface of it. It's interesting, you've got like every single cut point. It makes like a little, and then you can swap them, and you have these kind of cuts. I guess it's user-friendly. All right, let's just go through here and say, that's the intro. This is all dialogue. Okay. Well, it's so easy to go through and cut because the waveforms are, I can see the waveforms. Obviously, I'm not watching them back to see if I'm messing up because I don't want to edit a video that I've already edited. Waste of time. Waste of everyone's time. So let's, for example, say, we're going through and doing the cuts. But yeah, it seems pretty quick. All right, so let's say this is the intro. And then we want to put some B-roll of me typing. Yeah, it's got all the stuff you want. It's got the scrubbing. What? So when I drag this clip here, it deletes. Is there not track? What? How do I make it? I don't want it to delete. I want it to go over. What? This is very weird. Clearly, there's a learning curve to every software. Ooh. Oh, I remember these titles. I remember loads of early YouTube videos had this very crap looking title. Yeah, I mean, it seems good. Obviously, with all of these softwares, if I learned more about how to use it and everything, it would be a lot different, but it's pretty decent. Like for a free piece of software that's included in your computer. Oh, so this is the color grading. Okay. We got some tools here for saturation, for white balance, for exposure. I quickly picked it up. I've used Final Cut before, obviously, so that definitely helps. But it seems easy to get a hang of, and as a first editing software, it's got all the things you need. Like, let's do transitions. How do we add one here, though? We want to add a transition into this one. So you can only add transitions into the cut points. So what if this goes here? We got fade-ins, all that stuff. Definitely got all the stuff that we need to do an edit. So impressive, Apple. It's a good start. If you want to learn how to just get your head around editing, this is clearly a perfectly reasonable free beginner option. But let's hope all the other softwares are as intuitive as this. So let's quit this bad boy and let's try Filmora, which I've seen advertised to me many times on Instagram and other things. $50 for the year. We don't like subscriptions on the Adam Grasso channel, especially with editing apps. So give me a free trial, which is good that they have one. Still download any second. Oh, finally. Okay. Jesus Christ. How long is this process taking to just use the goddamn app? Right, we're here. Okay. Click here to import media. Okay. Get a watermark-free export after finishing. We want to drag the same stuff. So let's drag this file. Yes. Okay. You're forcing me to do the tutorial. I just want to skip it. Drag a filter. Okay. Here's your goddamn filter. Here's a preview. All right. Already I'm pissed off because I just want to know how the software works. Don't force me to do a goddamn export out of the software. So this was pretty annoying right here. Every time I wanted to actually just get in and drag the clips, I just kept getting this weird tutorial window for every single thing. And it was basically basically walking me through like I was a little baby trying to get me to do different editing things when all I wanted to do is actually figure out how to use the software on my own rather than getting told, hey, do this, do that, do that. So yeah, I got pretty frustrated here, and eventually we powered on through, and I just had to do it because there was no way to get around actually not doing the dumb tutorial, but we got through it in the end, and then we could actually start editing. Bloody hell. Okay, I don't care. Can I edit? Right, whatevs. Finally, let me do what I want to do. So this clip, editing this, yeah, I know how proxies work, but that's the whole point of testing how you can deal with big files. All right, so you go in here, you're the big file, play at double speed, start giving me friggin' tutorials. All right, so right away, the waveforms are unbelievably atrocious. Like, they're so small. Is there any way to improve this? You got an audio mixer there. Anything meter there. Okay, well, that's good. It's kind of Final Cut-y with like the audio and the video are attached together. Kind of interesting. So you've got like the cursor also has the cut on it. So you can kind of interesting. I don't know if I like it. I'd rather just have a keyboard shortcut, but you know, interesting concept that this is the cut tool. There must be another cut tool. Cut, blade, split. All right, okay, so it's like Final Cut. So you can do Command B, keyboard shortcut. This is our intro, hooray! And then we want to put overlays here. We want to put an overlay. It seems to be, and then I can stack. Okay, I can stackity stack. What about transitions? How do they work? All right, so you got to download them all. Interesting. Let's download this one. All right, so we put this bad boy here. Okay, all right. That's kind of cool. Like, because DaVinci has like okay transitions already, but it would be cool if there was some kind of like library, DaVinci transition library that people could submit transitions and you can download them and people add them to like a library. It's kind of a cool idea, actually. The transitions are clearly nicer here than they are in DaVinci, in my opinion, like the default ones. It's kind of cool. Yeah, like they have cool fire, cool. I feel like people would have some use from having something similar for a software like DaVinci or Premiere. But yeah, what about color? What about color? How does color look? Yeah, similar to Lumetri, which is Premiere's color grader. You've got the things, got all the stuff you need. Rotoscoping, is it possible? All right, there seems to be a way. Oh, chroma key. Okay, AI portrait, smart cutout. I'll be very impressed if it's good. Brush over the area. Okay, this is the area we want to cut. No, we don't want that. How do I tell it no? How do I say no? All right, it's really not great. It's not. AI is I'm having to do like a million different lines on it. There's also no minus. Like, how can I erase? There we go. So we don't want this. But how do I track it? Is this tracking? Play? No. So it makes a keyframe. How do I tell it to actually do the roto? This is just for like one. I don't get it. What does that say? That's invert. I don't understand. Save. I don't get it. Well, we can't chroma key because we don't have a green screen. I don't know, guys. I'll be very honest. I'm not sure how to do it. I decided not to give up at this point and actually watch a tutorial online, and then it told me how to do it. So yeah, it was just me being dumb and not knowing how to use the software properly. Wait, YouTube video just told me. Okay, it's in advanced mode. It should be in normal mode. Like, the whole reason I'm doing this is to track. Oh, it's really fast. Holy, oh, wow. Filmora. That is fast. Hell, all these AI softwares are catching up to. You know what? It's actually not that bad. Like, with some finessing, I'm sure I could feather the edges a bit. But to say that it was relatively quick, definitely, just to do some simple roto stuff, it's not that bad. It really isn't. I can put my struggle with actually doing creative things. It's really not that bad. Like, fair enough, Filmora. $50 a year. That's how much it is. $50 a year, did it say? Yeah, $50 a year. I mean, just DaVinci, you don't get the Magic Master Roto unless you pay for it, and that's $300, but then you keep it forever. So this is not a bad editor. I'm sure it has some other quirks and stuff that I'm not aware of, but it basically has everything you need, like the color grading, you can rotoscope, you got animations, you have titles and stuff. Yeah, like I don't really have a big problem with this. Yeah, like you're probably going to be one of the only people in the world who uses Filmora exclusively when you can just learn DaVinci and upgrade from the free version to the paid version once you kind of leveled up your editing. But yeah, I mean, if someone just gave you a license to this and you wanted to like just learn editing to get to grips with it, I don't think there's any problem with it. It seems absolutely fine to me. Like, templates, and it's impressive. You do have to do a lot of downloading of assets within the app to get certain cool effects, but it's good. Other than the stupid tutorial that it forced me to do at the start. Other than that, I think it's a solid video editor if you can get past that annoying, dumb, forced tutorial. Next is Power Director. Powerful Director. My favorite part, the downloading part, where you might put a virus on your computer. I have to buy a new computer because I put a virus on it that steals all my money. Look through my Roger Deakins XXX folder. Power Director, baby. New project. Titles, AI background. Well, let's test the AI background remover. Body effects. Ooh, you can do like line outlines and stuff for those TikTok dances. Well, this is so far the worst UI of all of them. It looks so boring and old, and the waveforms are hidden behind the text of the file for some reason. It feels so crap. Like, what is this icon with the rough edges around it? Seriously. Okay, what? There's a new window for trimming? No, we just want to split. Can we just do a cut, please? Hello? I can't even search. Can I split it? Split! All right, we found split. The editor's most essential tool. How are you supposed to work with these waveforms? This is terrible. Oh my God. Well, how do you zoom in? Wait, so are you supposed to like go through and... I don't understand. Multi-trim tool. Okay. We found something. We do this. Okay. So we want to trim there. We want to trim here. We want to get rid of... Let's say this is the edit. Hooray. And then we want to add B-roll. So we want to add this bit of B-roll. No, go away, please. We want to add this bit of B-roll. We want to add this one above. Wait, I have to add tracks manually? Really? It's not that clever to know. Up here. Okay. My God, this app is like my 2001 first editing app. It's so crap.
Your focus and productivity when you're working from...
Wait, what? Why is the B-roll not showing? What is this app? I'm very confused here. Okay, so yeah, this is that. Why? No, f off. Can I please see that? All right, what if I put this down here? Override. Why are these not showing? Just because they're in the tracks above. Not going well so far, Power Director. All right, that's like cache rendering, so it plays back smoothly. Okay. Still doesn't solve our issue of not playing these. I don't know how to do that. Let's try transitions. Okay, rubbish, terrible intros. This is emoji stuff. Titles? This titles? No, this is titles. Okay, you have like these kind of crap ones. All right, can you cut me out? How does that work? Rotoscope me. Motion tracking? No way. Yeah, do magical swirl. Downloading required components for this feature. Is it gonna automatically rotoscope and then add this magical swirl around me? I don't buy it, but I'm willing to wait for you guys to really truly know. This software, after this terrible first impression, is going to surprise us and make us instantly switch to the GOAT that is Power Director. Okay, what happened? Ooh, no way.
So in this video, I'm going to
all right. I mean, it definitely didn't do it this is completely not around my head. It's just like some motion tracking thing, basically. It looked more impressive initially, but it's actually not that impressive. All right, I'm done with the software. I honestly, like, just the UI is so dull and annoying, and I just can't be bothered trying to delve into it further. I feel like I'm gonna get no reward from doing so. So yeah, Power Director, stay away. You suck. Goodbye. No, we definitely don't want to save that. You will be getting installed very quickly. Next is Lightworks. Start editing for free. This one looks like the most potential virus one of all of them so far. Macs don't get viruses, said someone once. Don't know how true it is. I'm scared. Taking a bit of time. There must be so many plugins to take this long to initialize those plugins. And unless he's always been used to edit some of the finest films in cinema history. No, it hasn't. No way. No. The Pulp Fiction was edited in Lightworks. Was it really? Oh, I've never heard of this software. What the hell? It's alongside a program that was used in the 1990s for Hollywood films such as Pulp Fiction and Braveheart. What? I've never heard of this software ever in my life. Why? What's so special about it? Okay, I don't want to make an account. Fine, for the viewers at home, we'll make an account. I'm a YouTuber. It's my first time. Nah, because they'll give me tutorials sometimes. We're going in blind, baby. Best vid ever. Would you like to take a quick tour? Yeah, why not? Clips. Yep. Okay, we get the idea. I think, all right, let's put in this. Okay, let's put this in here. Okay, and then let's put in our B-roll. Quentin Tarantino edits with this. I guess it was the 1990s, so this was probably a pretty impressive software back then because it's so sluggish. It's so crap and so sluggish. It won't even let me resize this. And it's still working to like read the files that it imported. It's basically crashed. I just scrolled and it's scrolling automatically now. Hello? It's frozen. The waveforms are really crap, so it's hard to go through. Toggle audio levels during editing. Okay,
The personality.
Audio
Actually,
waveforms bigger by making the volume bigger.
doing creative things.
Louder. How do I split? The weird thing is there's no settings here. There's no like tools, help. There's nothing. I can quit it or just stay in it. So I have no idea where anything is. There's nothing here. I don't understand. There's nothing here. Audio. Okay, these are all your plugins. All right, so we can't do the A-roll cutting because I literally don't know how to split. All right, so we have different windows and workspaces like Davinci. That seems familiar. Let's try a transition. No, stop. Waterfall. Well, but actually, no, we can't even do a transition because I don't know how to split the clip. Add, trim, delete. No. How do we split? Slide. No. Can I split, please? B. Okay, B for blade. All right, we're there. But this is one of the worst softwares I've ever used for, like, this is so laggy, so jumpy. So not smooth at all. Every single action is delayed by basically a whole second. I can't use this software. It's too delayed. Everything's delayed, slow. I can't edit fast at all. Like I'm clicking on this. Look. And then the thing pops up. I didn't even select the right click. I'm done. I'm over it. I cannot be bothered. This is terrible. In a way, it could even be worse than the other software that we just used because it just is not even responsive at all. So yeah, poor Quentin Tarantino. Of course, Quentin Tarantino would choose to edit in a software as complicated as this. Quentin, I love your movies, but yeah, what the hell? Like your weird, crazy mind. I can imagine that you would think this is an amazing piece of software to edit with. It's not. It's crap. All right. Goodbye. Terrible. I hope I never have to touch that again. Okay, last up is Movavi editor. I think I'm pronouncing that right. The page looks better. It looks more pro, so it's probably a newer piece of software, so that's good. I am optimistic. That's the word I was looking for. So we got cool background removal stuff and cool, like, nice effects. So let's give that a try. All right, so pricing is, it's a one-time purchase of 60 euros. Well, that's cheap. Suspiciously cheap. No. Okay, so let's do some important B-rolls. You go in first. And then my big-ass 4K raw file, you go in. Very nice. I'll skip all of these because we want to go in blind. Okay, so you go here. Our artificial intelligence can remove... Yeah, let's try that out. Hell yeah. All right, let me give you a short or a little clip to work from.
The personality.
You know what? That's pretty good. That's really good to say that I didn't do masking or drawing or anything. I think DaVinci would be helped by something like this where you have a very simple just click and it'll find it and mask it, because, you know, the magic mask is good, but you always have to draw, and, you know, some people don't want to do that. So if AI can be so good to pick out a human like this, then that could be a very quick and easy, like, I just want to roll, oh, boom, done. And then you can get it done in 10 seconds rather than a minute or two. So yeah, good job, Movave. We know we can row. Let's get into, where is all our footage gone? Hello? Wait, where's all our footage? Where's the footage? Movave, what happened? Oh, it's here. Okay, press plus. Okay, woo. All right, so we got it. Let's put this in here. Okay, we get it. Your AI is very powerful. Love it. Love a bit of AI. Can I make this waveforms bigger or easier to see? That's what I did. Okay, waveform's not great. A bit kind of confusing to look at. Blade. Okay, we can do the old bladey blade. Just go in and make a rough cut. It's very hard to grab the edges, I have to say. Oh, okay. Actually, it's not that hard. We got some snappy action. You go away. You go away. You go here. All right, so let's say this is our edit. Let's start putting the B-roll. No, we want B-rolls. It's funny, like a lot of the software is it just doesn't understand that I want to add an extra track by just dragging it here. They all seem to want to force me to make an... Oh, actually, wait. What? But this is still one track? Oh, that's kind of interesting. How you have like... There is a track that is the same, but you can have multiple clips on the same track. Why would that be useful? I guess it's a way of grouping content together, but I think Premiere and Davinci should just have like a track grouping feature, which they really should include. Hopefully this year in an update they'd give it, but that's the thing that's really missing. Some sort of grouping feature for tracks. But yeah, at least now we can play.
5 bad creative... So in this video, I'm going to explain
and we can see overlays.
In order to
very nice, very nice. Unlike previous software. And what about transitions?
Explain the 5 bad creative. So in this video, I'm going to explain the 5
beautiful. All right. So we got all our transitions, titles. Ooh, nice. You got like product alerts and stuff. Very cool. Yeah, it seems like this software works on the same kind of vibe as the previous one that we were looking at. You have like this kind of library of downloadable packs and stuff that you can just download, and the creators add more, and like it's like a live updated thing. I like that. I like that.
You should avoid in
Premiere, I guess, kind of has it with the .mogurt files and the motion graphics window, but DaVinci doesn't really have something like this, so it would be nice to have, like a updated online database. Yeah, it's not bad. I think the other one was better. Filmora just felt a bit more polished, a bit more refined, a bit smoother, but this isn't too bad. Like it's perfectly capable, it seems. I mean, what about color grading? Color grading is always something that we should look at. Manual mode. Yeah, you got everything you need here. You're not going to be doing, crazy DaVinci node grading anytime soon, but you got things that you need to make the edit look cool. And wow, how great is that? So yeah, I think I could learn how to use this. This looks not super complicated and pretty straightforward and intuitive. So yeah, it seems fine. Nothing special about it. Filmora is definitely better, but the fact that an editing software exists like this and you can get it for, well, how much was it? It was really cheap, wasn't it? Suspiciously cheap. I don't know if you can buy the effects separately, but yeah, 60 euros for a lifetime is good for an editing software. It does seem better than iMovie in terms of, how with the effects and overlays that you can do. But if I had to choose one of these, if for some reason you didn't want to go for any of the big three, Premiere, DaVinci Resolve, Final Cut, I'd probably go for Filmora. It just seems like the most refined one. It has the best interface. It seems like it's just the most easy to use. It seems pretty stable. Everything's kind of in the right place. And I feel like if you actually started with Filmora, you could move to any of the big 3 video editing apps and you would quickly get comfortable with them, versus the other ones range from being like absolutely Quentin Tarantino with Lightworks, like what the and then to like completely broken, and you just will want to quit them within 5 minutes of opening them. So yeah, I still find it odd that like there's even a business in video apps like this, because like Premiere, DaVinci, Final Cut are just everywhere. They're like every single YouTuber talks about them, including me. I just don't know why somebody would skip that and choose an app like even Filmora, to be honest with you. Yeah, it's cheaper, but DaVinci's free. And yeah, you can't rotoscope, but is that really worth learning a whole nother software versus, saving up and eventually getting the studio version of DaVinci where you have everything and you don't need to mess around with any other software ever again. So yeah, weird that these all exist. I guess there are definitely people who do use these apps. Let me know in the comments if you're a video editor or who for some reason you prefer these over any of the big 3 editing softwares, because I certainly don't. But I am glad that I took some time to delve into them to see what all the fuss was about. And there is a few features in there that honestly I think some of the big 3 editing apps could use and could implement. So steal away Blackmagic design, please, because it would actually improve the software that I use on the daily. If you want to make your video editing much more productive and enjoyable, you should definitely check out this video right here. Go ahead and click that subscribe button button, because if you don't, you'll be forced to use Windows Movie Maker forever. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.